Hello, friends. It's almost noon. I'm not particularly surprised. I was thinking about this, wondering why it was taking me so long this morning, and I forgot that very early this morning the moon moved across Mars, and 3:30 ish in the morning. And as the day progresses, he's going to be moving closer to Jupiter, and Jupiter tends to slow things down because it's Sagittarius. It takes longer to do those things. So maybe the thing that's going on today is you are processing things. You are, again, it's all of these things are in Gemini, right? And with Mercury in Virgo, we are looking at improvement. We are looking at the process. We are looking at working on it. Um, and it's definitely what we're doing, right? We're working on our mind, working on our look into our. You might be working on your car. I've been thinking about doing the brakes for my car for too long now. I need to get to it. Accountability here. I will buy the brakes for my car this afternoon. That way, whenever the weather is good, I can just do them, right? Because there's other stuff. So, so that's really where we are. We are, looking at what we're thinking and what we're feeling and what we're thinking about what we're feeling and wondering if it's always going to be like this. And the answer is no. It will not. It won't always be like this because it hasn't, and it will continue to not being always like this. So it's not, you may be in struggle. Well, I'm not saying you're not, and I'm not saying that I'm not, but it's not always the same, right? You have to slow down and again pay attention to what's going on in your immediate environment. What are you nurturing yourself? Are you nurturing your mind? Are you taking care of your feet? Do you need a pair of shoes? This is Gemini. Do you need a pair of solid shoes? I was looking at that myself. Couple of pairs of shoes I have are good to go. Do I think I probably need another pair of shoes? Maybe. I don't know. Not right now though. I don't need them now. But again, it's something just to kind of keep in the back of your head. Pay attention to the tires in your car. All right. Pay attention to when you're driving around in your neighborhood because you might be daydreaming, right? The moon in Gemini, close to Jupiter, might be just daydreaming. Might not be really thinking about anything. You are actually. You're processing a lot of stuff. And there's a lot of things that you've been thinking about for a long time. And if you want to change direction, Mars, you have to pick a direction, Mercury and Virgo, and really go into it. You have to trust yourself enough to go, I don't like this. This thing broke down. I have to do something different, right? Pluto is retrograde in Aquarius, and if you want to be a different kind of human, if you want to break through and break your life through, then you have to do something different, something consistent, right? Saturn is consistency. He is Capricorn, and in Pisces, where he is currently and retrograde, he's still backing up. He's undoing things, right? But only undoing things that don't work. He is revealing the things that don't work versus covering them up, right? You can keep covering something up. If you need to, make your bed and you just keep pouring laundry on top of it, you can't really tell it needs to be made, and instead of, just the mess is being revealed. All right. You can see that in the greater world. You can see that probably in your neighborhood, definitely, in your friends and your family, places you work, and you're starting to see the slowdown. You're just like, oh, what? This is okay. I've seen this. I've seen this before. Yes, you have. But don't think that you know what to do because it's not exactly the same as it was. So don't. And that may be the other thing. Like, oh, I know what to do. Well, give it a second. Just pause. Take that pause. Think about it. Go, okay. A, B, and C does it equal other things that you've seen before? Maybe and maybe not. And again, moon in Sagittarius is, moon on Jupiter is always big things, big emotions, big stuff about family, big things that have been going on for a long time. And again, back to Mercury in Virgo, and we're about to go retrograde here in just a few days. You've got some time to unwind this stuff, but you have to start today. You have to start now. It doesn't have to be big. It's not going to be big to start off with. So start something small. Pick one thing. I am still doing my yoga every day. I mean, even got up and did it on the weekends. Usually I wasn't even doing that. So I'm seeing, I need to break across that, 21 day mark. That way I can keep doing it because I need to do it. It helps me center and I don't move around that much in my life. I try to, but that gives me something positive to do in the morning. Again, that's that self-care that I know that I need to do. And I'm taking care of myself because I'm older. Freaking moon on Jupiter in Gemini. That's my sixth house. That's my daily life. Take care of yourself, Sagittarius. Do it. So take care of yourself because, I mean, other people can, but you're the only one that's there for you every day, right?